this is Mike making my video. It's 12/13/2025. It's 8:30 p.m. So, it talks about, Socrates talks about the gift of heaven, the gift of the gods, and, basically, you know, the gift of heaven, the gift of the gods, and it talks about fire from heaven. And the intellect, spiritual intellect, and where a person has that same gift. It talks about the tree of life. That same gift gives, and you can receive from that same gift. The thing is, I've got this gift, and I use it as kind of like a double-edged sword. At first, when I first received it, I looked at it as a bunch of confusion and purple haze. But after a period of time, I learned to control that fire and tame it. It's kind of like it talks about the 10 bulls. Where you have a bull that's acting out of nature, and basically that has discord and is untamed, and then causes a lot of grief and a lot of struggling. But with discipline, that bull becomes your friend, and basically, it takes a lot of training, and the universe can be accustomed to that bull. The universe being something that's very powerful, but when you submit to it, it can submit to you, and you give to the universe, and the universe gives back. So, I have this bipolar schizoaffective disorder. It's the best of both worlds. I have where I can hallucinate and have some of the grandest epiphanies there is to have, and then along with that, I basically have it to where I have some of the grandest grandiose things that can happen, and those things can present themselves in many ways. So I just look at the things that I have accomplished, and the depths that I have climbed myself out of, have been really grand and really big. So I got my truck back. I had to find the title for the other truck, and I don't know where it's at, but anyhow, basically have it to where, some of the grandest things that I've ever been able to do, you know, uh, I have been able to accomplish, because, I possess such a gift, and I possess the ability to control reality, whether it be the sun, the moon, the stars, or walls disappearing, or buildings disappearing, or people disappearing. Uh, I've been able to do those types of things, and basically, I just basically have to clean my room. I have to wash clothes tomorrow, and I have to get food. So my debts are paid, and it basically, uh, that's really what's going on there. I had a breakdown just recently, and I know that I went through a lot, but I didn't have the money to make it through the month. And I went to the hospital, and I got out with just enough money to make it. And it was a life-saving event. People would pay a pretty penny to save their lives, and that's pretty much what I did. So I've got it to where I don't need a YouTube channel. Basically, I have it to where there's things that I don't have a YouTube channel. I don't have a radio station. I do have a YouTube channel, and I don't have a radio station or ham radio. And basically, I live a simple life. I live vicariously through people. Basically, I can see any kind of naked woman I want and interact with them. And there's some very beautiful women, but I always say it would be nice to have one, but I did do that, where I had one, and I had children with her, and grandchildren, and basically, the ones I see now are ones I would like to have, but I know it's not conducive to pursue a sexual relationship with a woman right now in this point in time, this juncture in my life. I don't have the money for one, and as a result of that, I don't have the money, and I don't have the patience, and I can just see them online and interact with them and do my thing and enjoy the view of what I see. And I don't really desire to have sports cars and do the things of the ego. I live a simple life, and as a result of that, there really isn't much left else to do. There isn't many more things to accomplish. I'm 55, and basically the next 20 years are going to be years that I spend doing what little things I want, menial tasks that I want to do, what little things I want to do. So I'm thankful I was given life, And I'm thankful that I have the things I do have in life, and I just got a few things to do as far as going to the food shelf a couple of times, and basically, that, and next month I got to get my truck fixed, and basically, I'm thankful that I do have the little things I do have in life, and I'm thankful for the things I do have, and I'm thankful for the fact that I was given life, and I've had to sleep in hot and cold running water, and and I have an income to spend my money on. So anyway, that's really what's going on there. But I live a simple life. I don't have much. I got some things. I do have things right now, but for the most part, I don't have many more things to accomplish in this life, and it'll be over. There's, as far as magic goes, there isn't many more miracles to accomplish. Lightning doesn't really strike twice. Once you've done a miracle, it's almost impossible to repeat that miracle. And things just are. There's no way to really describe how it's done, other than the fact that everything's Maya, an illusion. And there's that, and there's really no other way of saying it. That this universe lies in the position that everything is an illusion anyway. It's just chasing after the wind. It's absurd, and you just make the best of it and plug along with your life and enjoy the things that you have and do the things that you want to do with it. Other than that, you just eat, drink, and be merry. There is no, real stress in trying to accomplish things, other than the fact that you do the best you can with what you have. And sometimes you can just make your last ditch effort. And like, I got my truck today, and if I didn't call today, I almost didn't call, but if I didn't call, I wouldn't have got it for $500. And there's that, and then there's there's the fact that everything is just an illusion. It's all simulation, and all things are possible. And you gotta believe in foolish miracles, and have the mind of a child, the openness of a child, and the imagination of a child. And God's foolishness is greater than man's wisdom. So I was given the gift of the gods of fire, and basically I was able to use it in my life. So with all that being said, that's all I have to say.